people and welcome to CredR, and today I have with me the all new Bajaj Pulsar. It is 2021 and after 20 years the Bajaj Pulsar brand is getting reborn. This is not a rebranding exercise because Bajaj Auto is launching two brand new Pulsar motorcycles, the Pulsar N250 and the Pulsar F250. These are the biggest Pulsars ever to go on sale here in the Indian market. Let's check out what these bikes are all about and you let us know if you like them. So, two brand new Pulsar motorcycles. The Pulsar N250 has been priced at Rs 1,38,000 and the Pulsar F250 asks for Rs 1,40,000. Both these prices are ex-showroom Delhi. The brand claims that the Pulsar F250 is a semi-fed street racer and the Pulsar N250 is a naked street fighter. You're going to get two color options, techno grey and racing red with these motorcycles. Now what you have to keep in mind is that both the motorcycles share the mechanicals. The mechanical bits are identical. It is only a cosmetic change that you will notice between these two bikes. With both of these motorcycles, you are going to get a 249.07cc single-cylinder 4-stroke oil-cooled fuel-injected motor. This is a SOHC 2-valve setup and this engine is going to produce 24.5 PS of power at 8,750 RPM and 21.5 Nm of torque at 6,500 RPM matched to a 5-speed gearbox with a slip and assist clutch. This bike is going to make use of a tubular chassis. It doesn't make use of a perimeter frame, but the chassis now has the engine as a stressed member. There is no cradle under the engine. So this is a modern Pulsar for the masses. इस बाइक के साथ आपको 795 mm की सीट हाइट मिल जाती है, which is very accessible. So this is a mass market friendly sports bike. The ground clearance is rated at 165 mm and the curb weight of the N250 is 162 kg and the F250 is 2 kg heavier than the N250. Both the bikes have the same 14-liter fuel tank capacity. With both these motorcycles, you can notice that you are going to get a telescopic front suspension and you get a rear monoshock with preload adjustment. Both these motorcycles will get a disc brake setup at the front and at the back, but you only get a single channel ABS. Now talking about features, with both the bikes you are going to get full LED lighting, which means a bifunctional LED projector headlamp, LED DRLs, LED turn indicators and LED tail lamps. With both the motorcycles you are going to get grey finished alloy wheels. They are multi-spoke units and you are going to get MRF tires. The tires, by the way, are not button type. They are not off-road friendly, so that should clear the air that these bikes are not off-road friendly. The F250 is not an adventure motorcycle, so keep that in mind if you are considering to buy this bike. The wheelbase of both the bikes is identical at 1351 mm, and although the F250 makes use of a clip-on handlebar and the N250 gets a single piece wide handlebar, the rider's triangle, Bajaj claims, is identical, so you will feel like you are riding the same bike, but it is just a different attire that you get between these two bikes. In terms of features, the N250 gets a bikini fairing with body colored panels and a gloss black panel as well, and it highlights the speedometer cluster which juts out from that bikini fairing. With the F250 you get that semi fairing which integrates different looking LED DRLs and also the bifunctional projector which is exposed on the N250. It has a covered lens on the F250. The F250 also gets a functional looking smoke front windscreen and the mirrors are mounted on the fairing on the F250 model. Both of these motorcycles will get an engine underbelly cowl. The exhaust is a short end can but with dual exhaust outlets. You are going to get a reasonably sized rear mudguard, but you also get a tire hugger to prevent from mud splash on the pillion rider. You get a split grab rail and you also get split seats with both the bikes, and you also have Pulsar branding on the seat. The variant branding, which is the N250 and the F250 badge, can be seen on the rear panel under the pillion seat. You are also going to get crash bars with both the motorcycles, so these bikes are going to stay safe if you drop them. The speedometer cluster of this motorcycle is part digital and part analog. You get an analog tachometer, but you get a digital display which shows you information such as gear position indicator, clock, fuel efficiency, range indicator, but it doesn't get Bluetooth connectivity, so that is a missing feature. However, if you would like to ride for a longer distance on any of these bikes, you are also getting a USB mobile charging socket, which is very conveniently positioned on the fuel tank. So guys, this was a very quick launch update video about the Pulsar N250 and the F250. We will very soon ride both these motorcycles and bring a detailed review for you so that you can make an informed buying decision.
So what do you think? Do you think the new Bajaj Pulsar makes sense? Do you like the N250 or the F250? If you have any other queries, you can ask me in the comments below. Subscribe to the CredR channel. Always ride safe, always wear your helmets, and never drink and ride.